All right. Good evening, everyone. We are going to record this session just so that the moms and dads that are not able to make it here this evening will be able to see the entire program. So my name is Michelle Sabasco. I'm one of the directors of the STEAM Camp this year, and we're so grateful that your kids got to join us this year for STEAM Camp. We are super excited about the activities and the field trips and all the different events that we have going on for next week. And we are happy to answer any questions that you guys might have as we are going through tonight's kind of orientation, what to expect from STEAM Camp Week 2. Vin, I made you co-host, so if you can kind of help me with admitting people, I really appreciate that. Again, my name's Michelle. If you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. But to begin with, we do want to welcome your family and your children to STEAM Camp at Governor State University, Week 2. So Week 2 begins this upcoming Monday being July 17th. The camp is geared for kids 11 to 16, 17. It is hands-on learning activities, and we are going to be covering all aspects of STEAM. So they're going to be engaging in science, technology, engineering, arts, math. They're going to be having some individual work. They're going to be having some team-based experiments, games. We love the learning by games. We really want to, we want to make them have fun, learn and have fun at the same time, right? I know it's a tall order, but we try to do that. Field trips, they're going to be doing projects. And towards the end of the week, there's going to be an opportunity to showcase their learning and really have fun. So we want to invite all of the parents to come in and hang out with us on Friday after 3 o'clock next week. So we'll talk more about that in a few minutes. The overall camp schedule, it's a total of 3 weeks that we're going to be doing STEAM Camp. This is the first week of STEAM Camp. And this first week that we're running here now, July 10th, this is all about people and innovation. So we're doing some improv. We are doing some different dance related things. Just a variety of different activities that the kids are doing related to people and innovation. So super cool. Next week is going to be technology and innovation. And the last week will be environmental innovation. So we'll talk more about that in a second, but each week is sort of thematic and thematic by design. So let's keep going. Week 2's theme, let's talk more about that. So this is for your children. Your children are week 2, and we are going to be talking a little bit about weather and climate, food and animals, physics and engineering. And we also have a special program for the children this year that's STEAM related. And it's talking about college and career readiness. And we really want the kids to sort of, think about what's next. What are their next steps? They're in middle school now, they're maybe in high school, and we just want to be able to have them start the thinking about what's next. So we touch on those topics. Some of the other things that we're going to be looking at in week 2 are going to include theater improv. They're going to have a business workshop. They're going to be looking at tie-dye, astronomy. We actually have a regionally renowned astronomer. He used to be the director of Joliet Junior College's planetarium. And he is going to be coming and teaching the kids about astronomy. He has since retired from Joliet Junior College, but we're really excited to have him come volunteer with us. The kids are going to be doing some experimentation with physics and Hot Wheels. Who doesn't love some Hot Wheels, right? Also gonna have some dance. They're gonna make snow and gassy reactions. So I'll let you guys think about what that means. You guys would have seen in the email the directions or like the map for where to drop your children off. You're going to be dropping your kids off here at the F building. So just to sort of go over where you guys will be coming in from. If you come in here, which is where our main entrance is, you'll take the road all the way down and around past the parking lots and then to the F building. So that's where you'll find us. Drop off time is 9 a.m. There is going to be a sign-in process. When you do have your children signed in, we do ask that you provide the names and phone numbers of individuals that are authorized to pick your children up. And we do, upon pickup, we want to get a photo ID. It's just all in the name of safety. It's all for the purpose of making sure that your children go home with the appropriate guardian, okay? And we do ask for your patience, especially during the entrance and exit process on the first day, because we're getting to know you and you guys are getting to know us. So yeah, let's keep going. This is sort of an example of what our daily schedule is going to look like. So 9 a.m. in the morning is going to be the drop off. At 9:15, we will disperse for our activities. At 11:40, we will be having lunch. Lunch is provided as part of this year's camp, which is a new thing that we've done, and we're really excited about being able to do that for the kiddos. So far, the kids have really enjoyed the lunches that we've provided. And some of the examples have been macaroni and cheese. We've had a taco Tuesday. Today we had boxed lunches, which include a sandwich. And we're primarily working with turkey and chicken, no pork, and very limited red meat. So just to kind of give you guys an idea of that. If there are any dietary restrictions, please let us know. Please let us know. We're not doing any peanuts either. We have some allergies for peanuts. And then we will resume daily activities at about 12:25. Yes, thank you for that question. Yes, we can share a lunch menu. It'll be mostly buffet style, as I kind of mentioned, where it's macaroni and cheese, tacos. I think we're gonna have a pasta day, sandwiches, stuff like that. The children may bring a bagged lunch, that's no problem. What we do not want is we do not want the children to be waiting in the cafeteria line. We want to make sure that they're either taken care of by the lunch we provide or by the lunch they bring. And then in the afternoon, from 12:25 to 2:50, they're still going to have activities. There'll be plenty more activities they can engage in. And because kids are hungry, I'm a mom myself, and my daughter was in this first week STEAM camp. We are providing afternoon snacks. We actually had to go out and get a few more snacks because we wanted to make sure that nobody felt hungry. But they'll have a little afternoon snack about 1:30. And those snacks consist of a piece of fruit. They may have like a chocolate chip cookie or two. It could be like a little bag of chips, like Frito-Lays or Doritos, what have you, granola bars. So we tried to be really thoughtful about the kind of snacks we were providing the kids. And juice or milk. It's juice or milk that the kids will be getting. Or water. We also have water. And then camp is over at 3 o'clock. And pickup, we talked a little bit about pickup. We'll talk a little bit more. I also want to talk about STEAM Camp Plus. So if you know you can't get to us to pick up your children, they can stay and play until 5 o'clock. And we are doing some different activities with the kids from 3 to 5. They're doing some different experiments. They're making masks. They did a moon experiment with Oreos. So they're definitely engaged. They're definitely doing some cool things. And then again, I can't stress this enough, if your camper has a dietary restriction, please let us know. And then of course, throughout the day, there's bathroom and rest breaks between each activity. We want to make sure your kids are taken care of. And there's always 2 adults with each group, so no child is ever left just by themselves. They're always with an adult. All right, so let's talk a little bit about pickup. General pickup is at 3 p.m. It's going to be in the same location that you dropped your children off at in the F wing. Again, I can't stress this enough, we need a valid ID to sign your camper out. And we must be informed if a different trusted adult is picking up the camper. Okay, we just want to be safe. We want to make sure your children are going home with who they need to be going home with. And we will not release your child unless that person is written down on our list. Okay, it's just a safety thing. Okay. STEAM Camp Plus. So we're still taking registrations for this. If you decide that, yes, you need STEAM Camp Plus, you need your kid to stay with us for a little bit longer, that's no problem. We're available from 3 to 5. It's essentially Monday through Thursday. And it's an extra 2 hours of activities. The cost is $60 for the week. And you must sign up for this additional session. Pickup is at 5 p.m. and campers can be signed out before 5 p.m. as long as we know, as long as you kind of give us a heads up so we can tell you where we're going to be, or we can bring you your children. Where should we provide pickup person information? So when you sign in your children on the day of sign in, that's when you're going to tell us, Auntie so-and-so is going to pick up my daughter, or her grandfather is going to pick her up, kind of thing. So you'll just write down the name of the person that's going to be picking up. And then when that person comes to pick up your children, we just need their ID and we need to have their name on the list. So that's it. We make it simple. We make it simple. So when you drop them off, we'll know that day. So you can change it that day if you need to. Hey, I can't pick her up because of this. Her grandpa's going to pick her up or whatever. Cool. All right. So our planned field trips. So today we got to go to Iron Oaks. Next week, next Wednesday, when your kiddos come and hang out with us, we're going to go to an urban farm. This farm is located in Chicago Heights. Oh, sorry about that, guys. It's called Links and Ties. And at this farm, they grow vegetables, they grow different crops, and they also have the pigs and the chickens and the goats and different farm animals. And it's really kind of a cool opportunity for students to see that, yeah, they can do an urban farm. This is the potential career opportunity. So something kind of cool for the kids to check out. And also something kind of cool for the children to understand that lettuce does not grow at the grocery store, right? It grows from the land, and they can grow it too if they want to. So Links and Ties in Chicago Heights. The other field trip that we will be doing the last week of camp will be to Bolt Airfield. And we are going to be flying our drones that day. So if you're interested, we are still taking registrations for the last week of camp at Bolt Field. All of the field trip locations do have a permission required for the event. I did send it in the email that you all had received from me, but I'm going to drop it here in the chat. So the chat, you'll see field trip approval links for the July 17th week, and we need to get that filled out. Oops, I don't know what I did here. Okay, next. So week 2, Links and Ties. This is the urban farm that we're going to be going to. The field trip is on the Wednesday. We will be leaving here at 9:30 a.m. So please, 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 please make sure your kiddos here no later than 9:15, because we don't want them to miss the bus. Okay. We do ask that the campers wear their STEAM Camp t-shirt just so we can keep us all together. And we will give the t-shirt to the camper on the day of the field trip, because we don't want to risk anybody forgetting their t-shirt or what have you. So t-shirt will be given on that Wednesday, on the field trip day. The other thing that we will be giving the children on that Tuesday is a STEAM Camp string backpack. And that backpack's for the kids for their field trip. So they can pack sunscreen, or if they wanted an extra water bottle or bug spray or whatever it is that they need to take with them on the field trip. So sunscreen, right? Again, we just want to, it's rain or shine. These field trips are rain or shine. This is a farm, so we will be outside. So please pack accordingly. Let me see, just want to confirm forms submitted via Google were automatically received. Yes. If you took the time to fill everything out on the Google form already, we have it. You're good. All right, and then the other thing with regards to the farm is we want to make sure that the kiddos have sturdy shoes, maybe some old gym shoes, just something that, you don't mind that it's going to get dirty, because we are going to a farm and there'll probably be manure and dirt and God knows what. So please, 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 nice solid shoes that they can get dirty. And then on Friday, we want the parents to come on and hang out with us. We're going to be doing a showcase of their favorite subjects, what they learned, what they played with, what kind of science they were experimenting with, what they did at the farm. So each one of the campers will present on their favorite activities, and they can win prizes. Okay, so we want everybody to get a prize. We want everyone to feel like they've had a wonderful time and that they've got some valuable things to contribute and share with their moms and dads and their families. It's not mandatory for you guys to come, and absolutely brothers, sisters, moms, grandmas, grandpas, aunties, whoever would like to come to the presentation is welcome. We do have a large facility where we will be having this. Hopefully we'll be an F-1622, but that's sort of up in the air for the moment. And just so you guys know, we are going to ask, please, that everyone does still sign out. We just want to make sure everybody is taken care of and everybody's with the right and everybody's safe. Okay, safety. So come hang out with us on Friday. Bring the family. We'd love to see you guys, and hopefully the siblings will want to join us next year. All right. So next steps, we ask that you please join the STEAM Camp Google Classroom. We did drop that here in the chat. Vin dropped that in the chat for us. And if you could drop it one more time, Vin, thank you. I did also send the Google Classroom information via that email that you all got, and I'll send it out again, okay? In that field, in that Google Classroom, you will find the field trip waivers, the exploring program registration, and I'll talk about that in just a second. Lab safety, because the kids will be in the lab, they will be working with lab related materials. So please, 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 we need that lab safety. We also need a photo release because we will be taking photographs. We will be taking photographs. We will be talking to the kids, you know, stuff like that. So we need a photo release. Also, as part of the sponsorship to run this program, we are sponsored by the CPAS grant. We are doing an assessment, a pre-survey and a post-survey, just to see, hey, what did the kids learn? Did they feel like this was impactful? Would they do it again next year? So we just want to kind of like, what's working, what's not working, what can we improve, what's really great. So we're asking the kids to do a pre-camp survey and a post-camp survey. And then we ask, please, that the children have their own email so that they can also get access to the Google Drive. This week we created an app on the computer. They made an app, like a phone app, and we needed them to have access in order to be able to do that. The last thing here, we ask please to download the Remind app just to get updates and to be in the know as far as what's going on. It allows you really to get that day-to-day information regarding camp. If we needed to change our exit location or in any kind of situation, we might need to communicate with you. We want to be able to do it quickly and with everybody via that Remind app. So please download that. Vin is putting in the chat here for you the access code and the join code, so you guys will have it. Let me see, what does he have? Joining the Google Classroom is very important as instructors post material in the classroom required for the class, and without the material and access to the classroom, it'll be tough for the kids to follow the activity. Yes, we try to print things out, but it would definitely be good if they can get into that Google Classroom. Okay. The other thing is we would like to invite you to register for another week of camp. If you do decide to register for another week of camp, we will give you 10% off when registering. And if you register multiple children, we'll give you a discount as well. So in order to get that discount, we just need you to give us a call at 708-534-4099 to get registered. We are going to drop in the chat here for you too, where you can register if you wanted to register for another camp, if you wanted to register for another week. Yes, we got a question for clarification. Are you saying campers should join Google Classroom as well? I've already joined. Yes, yes, please. If the children could join the Google Classroom, it would be most helpful, just because we post resources and things like that in that Google Classroom. And then again, I just wanted to mention here once again that we will have a post-STEAM camp survey. And we just ask, please, that the children participate in that STEAM camp survey so it can help us do better. When you know better, you do better, right? And so we want to be able to do that for the kids. That really concludes my presentation. I wanted to keep it nice and short for you. Yes, thank you, Keisha, for that. The Explorer application mentions a fee. There is no additional fee. We partner with Explorers. The fee that is generated is we will pay that fee. So you guys are all set. There's nothing else that you have to pay. But we do need that application. And the reason we need that application is because it enrolls, it essentially enrolls your children into Explorers so that we can do additional projects all year long. And so as part of Explorers, we are going to be doing some things in the fall semester and some things in the spring semester that are STEAM related. And all of the children that participated in our STEAM camp this year are invited to participate at no additional charge, So that's the beauty of this Explorers partnership. These events are typically going to be on Saturday mornings for about 3 hours or so, 2 to 3 hours on Saturday mornings. During the fall and the spring semester, all that will be communicated, but we're still in the planning stages on that. So that's why we need that application. We will have printed copies of that application available for you to pick up and fill out on the first day. But if you can send it to me via email or send it with your child all filled in, it'll just make it nice and quick for you. So with that being said, does anybody else have any other questions? I'll take a sip of water. You can unmute yourself or drop it in the chat, whatever you prefer. We are so excited to be able to hang out with the kids and do STEAM things. Yes, the children can bring their phones. Many of the children this week have had their phones. We do ask that, you know, they don't have it out all day long, right? If they need to check it, it's summertime, we get it. But at the same time, we really want them to be engaged with what we're doing. So we just ask, hey, put that phone in your backpack, carry it around with you if you have an emergency or something like that. Or you need to check a quick text from mom. That's fine. But you know, let's play with Hot Wheels. We're doing physics stuff with Hot Wheels. We want you guys to play with us and not be on your phone. So there you go. Anything else? Any other questions, guys? All right, well, I want to be mindful of everyone's time. I only wanted to keep you for about a half an hour, so I thank you so much for spending this time with me this evening. We will see your children on Monday morning, drop off at the F wing. We start at 9 a.m. And if you happen to have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We can be reached at this phone number that I'm dropping in the chat, 534-6800. And again, if you need anything else, don't hesitate to reach out. Have a lovely evening, everybody. And Vin, thank you so much.